Hi everyone. I am doing this video for Friday because Friday is work day and I have to go to work. Okay, this is the updated list as this stays the same. Let me zoom it in a little bit. There you go. So that is the list. This one is updated and I want to thank everyone for helping keeping this channel going, and I know a lot of people appreciate it because a lot of people put the comments in there that they appreciate all the sponsors, and I do too, so thank you all. And on to our pour. So what are we going to do? We're going to do a big one. This is a I don't know what it is but it's bigger than a 20 by 20. So let's see, I don't know how big it is. I don't know where I left all my rulers. I think I took them downstairs or something. Okay, another thing I wanted to show you is I got my templates. So I bought a couple of templates, and as you can see, this is a really cute shape. Thought I might do something with this, you know, to cut out the skins. But then I thought, hey, okay, but I'm cutting out skins, but what am I going to put them on? So I need something that is, I don't know. I haven't got a clue yet, but I'll figure it out. And I kind of like these with the rounded edges. Here's a little bit of rounded edge. These are pretty cute too. I haven't Googled them yet. So on this one, the teardrops, I really like these. Then I have one with all sorts of stuff on it. I kind of like this one too. And then someone told me, you know, buy the helix, and that's what I did. And I don't know how you open this. Oh, there it is. You just look in the back, I guess. There's a little bit of tape on there. But I'm not sure that this one's going to fit. I'm not sure at all. So let us check on the ones I already made. And I had a little one. See, no, it doesn't fit. These ones are narrower. See that? So it does not fit in there. And that's too bad. No, that one doesn't fit either. So I'll have to find something out to do that. Or I'll have to make my own trays, something like that. And I'm pretty good at soldering, so could be doing that. But I'm thinking, where can I get something that is as thin as the sides of a tray? So I'm not sure. But I will figure something out. Don't mind. So I'm going to put these away. And I'll look for some more oval templates. So right now we're going to do this pour. Now I got some pretty colors. And before you all start asking me about the colors, sorry I can't tell you because they're all mixed. Because this time I just thought, you know, I want to have some special colors. So all these colors are mixed except this one, Payne's Gray. This one is straight out of the bottle. It's all Vallejo, 1 part paint, 3 to 4 parts Floetrol. I don't even weigh it anymore. I just squirt some in a little cup, then fill it up with the Floetrol that I'm guessing is between 3 to 4 parts. That's it. And I did add a little bit of acrylic binder. This is the polymer medium. This is full of binders, so I did add a little bit in just to make sure that we got enough, and I am good to go. What we have in here is I pour my Floetrol in a 8-ounce bottle, and I add 16 drops of silicone, shake it up, and that's what I use. And then in the end, when everything's ready, I will put like maybe a drop in each color, 2 drops, whatever I think is good. The important bit, people, is that you don't stress about that. just experiment, put in there what you feel you should put in there. There's no recipe. It's not like baking cookies or a cake, you know. You just mix it all up, feel what feels good, and especially with this, with the Vallejo acrylics, because if you just put the paints in and the Floetrol in, you know, you have the right consistency. You cannot, I was going, oh, almost said a F word. You cannot do it wrong, because when you do that, it's just as smooth as it is. I gotta watch out for my language, because I've been listening to American radio, and they use the F word sometimes. So gotta watch out. Now I'm gonna do a little bit bigger cup of for pouring, but I am gonna pour. I'm not gonna flip it. And each time I say that, when I say I'm gonna pour and I'm not gonna flip it, I'm thinking, I want to flip it, but I won't. So I am going to do it out of a paper cup, because the paper cup, the good thing about paper cups is you can make these really, really small little, if you want to add something. So that's what I'm going to do. I am starting with the light color. And people always ask, why do you start with this or that color? Well, I don't know. Usually I start with white or the most lightest color, but it doesn't really matter. I don't think so. You know, if you're playing with densities, then it's important, because densities will determine what goes down and what goes up. That's nice, nice, nice. Look at the cells already forming. That's starting to look really good. A little bit more of that. And a little bit more of that. What I do always do, because this is, you know, the overpowering color, this is what I add as last. Because I don't want it to be, while I'm doing this, I don't want it to be mixing too much with the other colors. So that's it. No more than that. And now we're going to pour. So here we go. Whoops. And that is going to be beautiful. But I want it to spread over as much as I can get in the first pour. And now all my cells are starting to go weird on me. I don't want that. So that's all I'm going to tilt, because I'm going to try to just pour in some more. Whoops, I'm doing it kind of fast because I do want to torch a little bit. A little swirl and a little bit more of the Payne's Gray, and out it comes. That's one. That's one. That one's going to go down there. That one's going to go down there. So now I'm going to be really carefully tilting. I gotta find something about that tilting, because I'm not too fond of tilting too much. And I gotta have something here. And I am gonna help it with a palette knife. So as you can see over here, that works. That went over the edge. See, this is what I don't like. I just think it ruins the painting, but that's me. We'll see what it does in a bit. covered. That one's covered. Now we have to turn it around. Making sure it's all covered. Now it's covered. Okay, that I don't like. So we have to do some damage control. Let me pull it down a little that you can see it. I am going to torch. I think I'll just torch the whole middle section. Everything where it's blue. And let the other color pop out from underneath. Maybe then it isn't so ugly. There's some more. Nah, I don't like it. I do not like it. So, in comes the damage control. Let's pour that right on top of that. I could come in with a totally different color, but I won't because I'm afraid that will really mess it up. Okay, now I'm going to do something different. I'm going to come in with, I think I'm going to hair dryer it. What? Oh, those are beautiful cells though. That is beautiful. I'll show you first. But I am expecting this to dry even darker than it is. But look at those cells. They are pretty, right? Yeah, they are. Sometimes you just have to get these cells popping out with the torch. You can't help it. But I think I should have put something in here that is much lighter, because that would have given it some contrast. And I'm not really liking this, and I know why that is. I squirted out of the bottle. I squirted it in, and it had separated a little bit. Like me always telling you guys, before you use your fluid acrylics, you have to shake the bottle. Well, I didn't do it, so out came a lot of runny stuff. And I thought, well, that'll be okay. I'll just put some Floetrol in there, a little bit of that polymer medium, and that'll fix it. But as you can see, in these cells, you can see it's not holding. So I think that was my problem. But we learn. Right? So never use your fluids without really giving it a good shake. Okay. Now I'm looking at it and I'm just still missing something. So first I wasn't going to get a straw, and then all of a sudden I did get a straw. Look at that one. What a baby. And my head is in the way, I know, sorry. I just wanted to have something a little bit more interesting. And now I'm thinking white. See how the straw, you know, the thinner the straw, the more speed it gives. That's kind of cute. And I was going to cover this thing with the gold, because I envisioned some beautiful colors. something like rusty turquoise and turquoisey color and rust color. See, if you look at that, I was thinking, wow, that'd look good with gold. But right now, I'm not so sure it's going to look good with gold. Nah. I don't think so. I'm not going to waste my gold on this one. So, I'm not too happy with it, to tell you the truth. I do really love these cells. They are beautiful. I love this part. This is beautiful, but this midsection, I'm not sure. I'm thinking of how I'm gonna come up with something to make it better. Okay, I think I got it. I think I'm gonna do a, I'm gonna do a swipe down here. Yeah, that's it. Okay, I got my little swipies. And I was thinking of swiping it right like that. That's kind of nice. And again, like that. And then I am going to do some white. I just feel I have to. So, and I come with a little bit of white, a little bit of Filtrol, mixing it up a little bit, and pouring it in with the other colors. Now it's in the cup that I used for the pour, and I am giving it a quick little swipe, and now I'm going to let it come out. And I did that exactly over the swipe, because I think I'm going to swipe it again. It's kind of cool. I kind of like the look of this. I gotta turn it a little bit. This is kind of interesting, right? Yeah. Okay. And now I think I could do a little torch. And then come in with a little bit of flakies. Not too much though. I will need my little tweezers. Or not. Oh, why did I do that? Now I've got to fix that too. Got a big bit. Can go over here. See how you can make it just a little bit smaller to fit what you want? I think I might have to go back to Winsor and Newton to get those colors that I really think would look good with the gold. But I'm starting to like it. Because it's, with the gold stuff on top, it gives it, I don't know, something that you're thinking, huh, why is there gold on top? And then you sort of look at it just a little longer. Now I've got to fix that here. And that's pretty much fixed. Let me put this down here. Yep, that's okay. Now what you do need with when you're working with this is a pair of good tweezers, like you're seeing me doing. You know, if you have a big bit, what I'm doing is I'm just pressing it in the paint. Here are two pieces, so one has to go under the paint a little bit to make the illusion that there's two parts instead of one big one. Here, but I'm keeping it all between the two imaginative lines I made, like one here and one here. But see, this one's too big, so you just crunch it up with your tweezers like that, then it's not big at all. Now I only want to put one up here, kind of big one, making sure it's gonna be some of it is going to be under the paint. There you go. That's it. That's all I'm gonna do. Oh no, one piece there, just a tiny little one. That's it. Now I am going to come in with some freaky, beautiful looking holographic gold, but I'm looking at the colors. Yeah, I think it might look good. Let's see. I'm putting some on my glove and taking it up between my fingers. Yeah, this is it. This is cool. This is really beautiful. I like that stuff. You know, one of my flaws is when I get on eBay and I go to the craft section, I don't think there's anything on there that I don't need. I can't help it. And I want all the glitters and I want everything. I am so greedy when it comes to that glitter stuff, and it's also cheap. So I think, oh, okay, let's take that and let's take that. Okay, we got that. That is kind of good looking now. But I also have some silvery color, which I will use also. And I want to put that silvery in the white and just, you know, the outline. And I can't wait to use this stuff in resin. That's going to be so cool. That's it. Okay. Let me see what other colors I have. What would really fit with that. Not the green, not that. Oh yeah, this color. Look at this color. Is it in focus? Let's see. There it is. That's a gorgeous color. That's going to fit there nicely. Okay, just in the blue. I'm being careful and just putting it in the blue. That's it. Okay, I'm done. First I wasn't that fond of it, of the whole painting, and now I love it. Look at that. Wow, you can really see that stuff sparkle. But it's going to be really cool once it's resined. I'm pretty sure. I like the cells. I'll keep it still for a bit. But this is going to really be beautiful. Once there's resin on top of that. See, I like the cells up here, but that middle section, it was ugly. Couldn't help it. Had to do something to it. So let me pull it down a little bit. So that's it. So now it's like something is spread across it, and it gives me something to look at. And I'm hoping that this will turn a little bit darker, because I'd like this to go fade to the background and then this be the focal point. So then, you know, you just look at this, it has beautiful big cells in the middle, and when you see it from different angles, you see the blue popping up, then you see the gold popping up. I'm talking about the glitters now. And then as a real point of interest, you have these gold pieces. I'm just going to let it dry like this. I think it's going to be, if this turns darker, I think it's going to be really beautiful. If this turns lighter, I'm not so sure. We'll have to see. I see a little bit of canvas peeking through here. Don't want that. I'll fix that later. Okay. See you all tomorrow. When you see this video, tomorrow will be Saturday. And I will see you on Saturday, and we will make some beautiful art together, right? Okay, guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.